Hello kings and queens, welcome to another week with Asian Queen. This week we're going to be doing another series just like we did the two previous weeks. So we're going to be seeing the four aspects of the human mind: personality, character, attitude, and behavior. But before I start, I have good news for you. I have been able to import, let's say, 95% of my posts. So all the posts I've been making on Facebook, they are now available on my blog. So if I'm talking about any topic, chances are you will definitely find it on my blog. Just do a quick search and trust me, you'll find it. It might not cover exactly everything I have said in the video, but it will definitely treat like an aspect of what I said. Personality is described as the characteristic patterns of feelings, thoughts, and behaviors that make a person unique. When we talk about personality, it's mostly about the first impression that we get about someone when we see them for the first time. I remember in my video about high maintenance, I mentioned something about someone being approachable or unapproachable. Well, that is actually like a personality trait. Like when you see a person, you get like a certain vibe. Like, is this person friendly or unfriendly? Is he sociable or unsociable? Is the person cheerful or is the person detached? So all these are usually aspects of a person's personality. And when we talk about people and their personality, we tend to put them in three major groups, like the extrovert, introvert, and ambivert. When we talk about the extrovert, we talk about people who like socializing, who like going out, who like hanging out with people, and they usually have like loads of friends, and their network is usually very large and very rich. The introverts are the ones that they don't really mind socializing, but they prefer a more intimate type of socialization. So they are more likely to be on their own, because if they don't have anybody, a quality person to hang out with, they will just hang out with themselves. Or they just have like those selected few people that they connect with on a deeper level. And then we have the ambiverts. The ambiverts are a little bit of extroverts and a little bit of introverts. They like hanging out as much as they enjoy intimate moments. Another particularity about personality is that your personality is what determines your level of maturity. But when does a person's personality start forming? Well, it usually starts forming at a very early age, like 8 or 9 years old, and it pretty much remains the same for the rest of a person's life. I don't know if it's research, I don't know if this is confirmed, but from what I've personally read, I think like many people are born with certain personality traits, and when they grow up, they don't really go far away from them. So when you see the personality in your child, chances are that they will maintain that same characteristic until they grow up. Maturity is when your personality has reached a level of stability, and this level of stability is measured in 5 different traits. These 5 traits are openness, conscientiousness, extraversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism, which I believe I pronounced right. Openness is about how curious and open to new ideas you are. Are you the type that likes to explore, or are you the type that likes to stick to what you know? Conscientiousness is about your level of organization. Are you the easygoing type, or are you the type that likes to plan? Extraversion is about how open you are to meeting new people, to socializing with people, and to letting people into your circle. Agreeableness is about your level of friendliness. So are you the friendly type? Are you the type that is usually like easy to communicate with, or are you the one that is more likely to disagree, create confrontations, and is just like very difficult to discuss ideas with? Neuroticism is about your level of worry. Do you take things easily, or are you the type that loses his or her mind the moment they sense like, oh, something might be going wrong? When you usually reach a level of stability in these 5 traits, you can say to be mature. I am open to new ideas. Like, I am organized. I keep my cool in extremely difficult situations. This is me talking about a hypothetical personality. because I have reached a level of maturity and I know the kind of person that I am. Talking about personality now, I'm talking about choosing the people in your life. Let's talk about, for example, you want to choose your friends based on your personality. Well, I would say that when it comes to friendship, you can actually allow yourself to be friends with people with different types of personality, because your personality is not one unique block. It's made up of different aspects. So there are days you might feel one particular way, another day you might feel another way. So you might prefer to hang out with a certain person than with another person because their personality matches how you feel about yourself that particular day. When it comes to relationships instead, like I always say, be very strategic when you are choosing a partner. You should choose a partner that, when it comes to openness, is on the same level of openness as you. Like if you're the kind of person who is open to new ideas, who likes to explore, you might want a partner who likes to do the same thing. When it comes to conscientiousness, the ability to organize, I would say, well, you can afford the liberty of dating someone who is not particularly organized if you don't mind organizing stuff for them, or if you want someone to organize stuff for you and you're not particularly organized, then you can go for someone who has a high level of conscientiousness. I would say in this case, it doesn't really matter that the both of you are on the same level. Extraversion. Well, extraversion is kind of particular because if you're the kind of person who is not really open to meeting new people while your partner likes making new friends, I would say that is not much of a problem, you understand? Like I always tell people, like people who are in a couple, to make sure that they keep their own circle of friends. Have your own friends, he should have his own friends, because at the end of the day, you are two individuals who live two individual lives, and then you intersect and share a part of that life together. Agreeableness. Well, I would say find someone who is agreeable. I don't know about you, but it can be really difficult talking with someone who likes to argue all the time, who likes to find reasons to disagree. It is extremely stressful. Go for someone who is independent and autonomous in their thoughts, but at the same time is open to listening to other people and taking their ideas in case other people's ideas are better than his or hers. When it comes to neuroticism, go for someone who is not neurotic. I'm not saying you should go for someone who is like cold, a cold fish. They don't feel anything. But you shouldn't go for someone who tends to worry a lot. And that is it today for personality. I will be back to talk about character. So I will see you next time. Bye bye.